They did not believe in what? Existentialism. Essentialism or like what are I am not getting what.
One that is
Oh no, asceticism is believed. He was an ascetic. Ascetic means sannyasi. Buddha himself was an ascetic. And he, what does the Sangha otherwise mean?
the extreme.
Extremely did not. Buddha did not believe in any type of extremism. Okay? So now my question is this. How did Buddha react to Brahmanism? How did he react to Brahmanism? Who will tell? Venerable monk? How did Buddha react to Brahmanism? Upanishads, Vedanta, Vedas. How did he react? You. Right? Sia.
Buddha refutes Brahmanism
Why?
because Brahmanism is more of ritualistic. Brahmanism is more ritualistic.
That is number one. So, Brahmanism can be divided into two. One is ritualistic, another is, you see, what is the other?
Oriented towards knowledge. Oriented towards knowledge.
Knowledge I can understand. What is the first one he is telling?
Oriented.
Orient.
Orient. That's a Oriental word. That is correct. So, metaphysical self. So, the Brahmanism can be understood in two ways.
Em đang
One
nói cái
is
gì vậy? Đang nói cái gì vậy?
karma, and the
Tuần trước
second is
có
jnana.
câu
Please
hỏi
write
là
down and please remember. I will not repeat these things. You will not get my notes also. But I expect everybody to write your own answer, not my answer, what I think. So that, I want to know this. Please remember, Buddha has printed religion for people to think hard and adapt in future. That is what is happening in the world, isn't it? In Vietnam, there was a movement by the monks to claim the rights of the women. In Vietnam, in many Southeast Asian countries, there are people who adopted Buddhism for environmental sustenance. Am I making sense to you? And it happened in a very big scale in Vietnam, Laos, in many other countries. The monks led the Sangha, which they were not doing earlier. Okay? And the biography, you all know about it, right? The monks revolted against the system, saying that why should they not be given that much prominence like that of the monks? Even though the disparity still remains. I'll talk about that in my classes to come. But the Buddha's idea is to promote Buddhism with a new thinking. And therefore, I want every answer to be different with your new ideas. Okay? So, the Brahmanism is based on karma and jnana. Buddha was, what is the karma? Karma was meant for giving something called heaven. Like getting a person to heaven. How will the person get into heaven? By doing rituals. This is ritual. By doing ritual, he will reach the heaven. Heaven is a place which is armed by doing karma. There is a relation between the karma and the heaven. Please remember, any type of such extra empirical discourse was not acceptable to the Buddha. Any type of such extra empirical discourse was not acceptable to the Buddha. This COURAC. Okay, this was any time. You see, write down. You also keep writing. Okay, any type of extra empirical discourse was not acceptable to Buddha. Therefore, Buddha, number 2. In the name of rituals, the proponents of ritualism killed animals. The animals were slaughtered. Remember, write down. How did Buddha react to the Brahminism? What are the Buddha's reaction to Brahminism? Okay. Buddha was asked against this extra empirical discourse that you do something here and you go there, and Buddha told that if you do something, the four noble truths are best of handling the empirical world situation. The conspicuous pain that the man undergoes in this world. Anywhere you don't understand, please ask me. So he was not against this Brahminism. Brahminism is 2 types: ritualistic karma kanda, and this is jnana kanda. These are third kanda. In Sanskrit, in Pali, it will all come. How many of you have taken Tibetan? How many? Only Gujarat is nearer to your place. Because it is nearer to your country, therefore you are taking Tibetan. You should have taken Sanskrit.
And you are taking that, right?
And how many of you have taken Pali? Sanskrit? Who Sanskrit? Sanskrit, how many of you have taken Sanskrit? No one. Only one. What is English? Only one person and she not here. You are so good English. But when I ask, you are showing your face although you do not know English. Right? School answer to the I'm so happy that everybody knows English. Okay, so but please remember, I would like all of you to know some Sanskrit also. Pali is okay. Some Sanskrit, take some certificate course or something, because please remember, when you go to the app, the big test, most of the tests we teach you are in Sanskrit. Okay? I'm happy that you have taken part. Also learn Sanskrit. If you are interested in knowing the tradition of Buddha's philosophy, especially Madhyamika philosophy. See, Madhyamika occupied when Theravada philosophy is written in some types in Sanskrit. Right? There are a lot of translation. Shaya, Mopada. Similar. So, if you have some background in that, you will enjoy. You will enjoy the rights. Otherwise, see, you have to tune your tongue for the test. You have to take some something, you have to tune your tongue. Am I making sense to you? Unless the tuning is there, you cannot, your tongue will reject it. When I fast ate the Chinese food, I vomited. Today, we go 200 kilometers to eat Chinese food. Because that smell was not attuned my soul. My organ of taste was not tuned to that type of food. But now I crave for the food. I do Chinese food. As you don't have a food Chinese food. Okay. So, what I would like to say is, try to know this also, especially those who are to do something Mahayana. That is limited. That is sacrifice. Take it as an extra credit. But study, ask him to put the classes with a different timetable so that all of you can get credit out. You can get credit out of it. You see, do that. You also, all of you. Otherwise, you will have lot of difficulty. But one thing I wanted to tell you, if you study Pali very well, Sanskrit comes automatically. Very well. I am not going to do that. So, the whole Brahmanism can be divided into Karma Kanda, Dhyana Kanda. And Karma Kanda preaches, Karma Kanda talks about rituals which will give you extra empirical results. You see, you are only listening and not writing. It will give you extra empirical. Buddha was not, please remember, one of the greatest contribution of Buddha is to handle the empirical world, not transcendental. One of the greatest contributions of the Buddha is to handle the world we are living in, not talk about where we are going to go. And therefore, all types of magics, gimmicks, metaphysical entities, Buddha rejected. This is the most important thing you have to remember. If there is anything, there are many things happen automatically. There are cases when Buddha, in presence of Buddha, things happen differently. That is a different thing. There is no cultural relationship between those things. It happened, Buddha did not subscribe to it, please remember. Buddha never subscribed to such things. So, this is any extra empirical things, number one. Is it okay to see? This part is clear. Second, in the name of Karma Kanda rituals, the priests killed animals in the sacrifices. And animal sacrifice was perpetuated. Right? Animal sacrifice was perpetuated in the name of ritual, and they justified it saying that killing is non-violence. They justified it saying that it is non-violence. Am I making sense to you of you? Monk, venerable monk there, do you get my point? They kill animals. The sacrifice killed animals, but they said it is not violence. It is non-violence. When you kill an innocent animal, how the act of killing becomes non-violence? Chitra, I am making sense to you. I'm talking slowly. Whenever you don't understand, ask me. I am not very fast. When a killing is done, how can it be it can be not violent. So it's a Buddha squarely rejected on the basis of these two things. There are so many other things I am not bringing before you. So these two things, one is trans-empirical discourse, existence of the trans-empirical entity space, like what is the trans-empirical space? What is that? Heaven. What is the heaven God in what is the God of heaven? That you do something, you do a yaga and go to heaven. Anybody remember? You? Yajna is a ritual. What is the word for heaven? What is the word for Swarga. So they actually think of Swarga. Buddha was not comfortable with that. Buddha was not comfortable with believing in a place called Swarga, which is a result of karma. Karma kind. Today is my last class in this. I will not take more classes on this. Next class I will go to the life of Buddha. Today is the last class. Okay. We'll take whatever time today. I'll not complete because I'm going to be slow. So Swarga. Buddha was, so there are two things. Buddha did not believe in Swarga because Swarga is not a place which is visible to anybody. It is a belief, and beliefs have no place in Buddha's philosophy. Buddha believed in what we experience. The world of experience is the place, is the dimension on which Buddha made his philosophy. Am I making sense to you? Am I clear? Ask. Not a transempirical, see in Mahayana of the heavens and all will come. That is a different discourse. But Buddha did not believe in the Swarga, which is a product of ritual. Buddha did not believe in heaven, which is a product of rituals. Karma kanda. Okay? Yeah. So karma kanda. Buddha believed in karma. Please remember karmanta. All that will come. But Buddha did not believe in Brahmanika. This is Brahmanika. Okay, ritualistic and knowledge centric. Okay, so this is the two things. One is Swarga, another is Howlands. Justification of Howlands. Justification of Howlands. Howlands, you know what is Howlands? Killing. You understand killing? You don't know? Killing animals for the sake of sacrifice. You don't know? Buddha taught about no killing. Therefore, he did not accept the killing of animals in the rituals. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
So that is number one. And jnana he did not accept because listen carefully, everybody, it put the suffering at the background. It did not speak about anything about the human suffering. How is a man in the world? His man suffers. Somewhere or other he suffers. Okay? And this Jnana Kanta promotes a philosophy saying that the reality is knowledge, then self, then bliss. Jnana Kanta says three things. Yes, everybody. Here, knowledge,
Yes.
self, and bliss. Buddha was not for this. And according to him, this knowledge is permanent. In knowledge. Buddha believed in momentum. Momentum. He did not believe in anything permanent and finite. Because according to Buddha, if you make something permanent, you are romanticizing it. You are not looking at it properly. Suppose I say, this table is not this table all the times. Once upon a time it was wood. And in due course of time it will become a part of the art. Right? So the changes happen in the sense of the according to Buddha. Change is an essential feature, not permanence. Am I making sense to all of you? Am I making sense, sister? Change. Buddha says, according this is a Jnana. Buddha says change. Change or momentariness. Is the essence of reality, not the infiniteness, not permanence. Okay, this is as far as, therefore it is Kshanika Vijnana. Therefore it is Kshanika. The knowledge is Kshanika. When you see a thing, it is there. The next minute, next thing comes. Am I making sense to you or I am going too far? Is the air. Am I making sense to you? Buddha is criticizing the Brahminism. He is by the prophet language. Remember? Here, Buddha is criticizing Brahminism. Thought rituals. 2 counts. Metaphysical discourse not acceptable. Okay. Second, ethical legitimization of the violence not acceptable. 2 things. Here, Mr. Here. 2 things. Now, this is this. The 2 points. 1, 2. Jnana, reality is knowledge, self and this. It says knowledge, no. This knowledge is permanent and event. All knowledges are impermanent and finite. Buddha. Knowledge, easy. And the self, there is no self with the essence. According to Brahminical schools, there is an essence which is continuously flowing in our being. Buddha says there is no essence. Essence is a superimposition of Brahminical systems on the philosophy. And thinking it's wrong to believe that things are essence, full of essence. Self is essence. Self is the core of Brahminical system, that this system, Upanishads. Okay, this is Upanishad, Jnana is Upanishad. Vedanta. See? Is it clear? No. Clear? Clear? So the Jnana knowledge is not correct. Self is not correct. And knowledge is not correct. What did Buddha say? Buddha said, Kshanika Vijnana. Jnana is Kshanika. Knowledge is, when you see this, it is at this moment you see this. It has undergone change. This change you will see. The change is the essential feature of that. That is why this is Shalika.
So sáng ngày ba năm
Shalika will
nay
change. Everything is clear. So change is so that number one is knowledge, no self, no please. So what for this? Buddha said. So this one, this is Brahmanical, this is Buddha. For this one, the essence, Buddha did not believe in essential thing because essences keep changing. So Buddha said there is nothing called essential in the thing. He said anatma, anatta, anatta. According to Buddha, it is anatta. There is no self. Finding self is trying to see a black cat in a dark room. I am getting my point. It is not that trying to see a black cat in the dark. It is not there. Where will you get? Atman, the reality is anatta. Hard. Please. According to Brahminical system, the whole reality is nothing but happiness, bliss. What it does is it simply stores of the conspicuous suffering that man having. Suffering is not addressed, but man is in the situation is really a sufferer. The suffering is not there at all. When you say that it is bliss, that is it. What did I say about bliss? You see, what did I say when I said I was talking about bliss? Brahmanical system, what did I say?
And goal is bliss. And goal is bliss.
And go?
Is bliss.
And go is bliss, but what is the commentary? What is the criticism that I gave?
Don't say that there is you cannot do suffering.
That is what. But what was the problem? What was the problem with this analysis? I spoke something. Buddha said the whole Brahminical system is romanticizing the reality. Please remember, they are romanticizing. You are suffering, you are having headache. You go to doctor. Doctor says you are enjoying. Suppose you have a fever. Oh no medicine. You are bliss. How will you feel? You will feel it is enough. You keep your medicine here. I am going. I am making my point. The reality is not bliss. According to Buddha, all things, human efforts should be directed to address human suffering. Which is it here? You have to tell these topics. Okay? Am I making sense to you? Therefore, both the types of Brahminical systems.
So which means according to Brahmanism, when you are talking about wishes, the people don't have like sickness or
Very good question you asked. Do they not have all these problems? Did they not suffer? Which is why they are talking that everything is bliss. According to Brahmanism, the suffering is a temporal phase. Suffering comes and goes. Essentially ends. And remember, it is a temporal phase of human existence in which man suffers. Essentially, I cannot suffer. Am I making sense? No? You got it? It is temporal. When you suffer, you don't suffer all at once. You are bliss, but the bliss is not visible to us according to Brahmanism. When the This is rapture by suffering. Buddha says, no. If you give so much importance to this, then suffering is not addressed. All that the philosophy has to address is suffering. The liberation is for getting rid of suffering. So, imposition suffering is the critique of Buddha as far as Brahmanism is concerned. Harder. The first one is Kshanika Vijnana. You see, and you have forgotten your name. Karma. What is his name?
Say.
Sri.
Oh, Punso.
Punso. Punso.
In.
Punsa. Punso. I will know. Otherwise also I will ask and remember. I will not forget. Everybody will know in due course of time. So, because these names are little different for us, so it takes time. So, is it clear? Two words Brahminical system which are criticized by the Buddha. Two words, Karmakanda, extra empirical space, okay, and audience, Jnanakanda, these three things, and three things are not acceptable. Buddha said the Brahmins have gone in one extreme path of doing philosophy by not looking at the reality in its proper perspective, proper dimension, proper situation. Is it clear? We will speak next class. Critique of, right? What is the critique of Buddha to Brahmanism? Right? How does Buddha criticize Brahmanism? This is the answer. Okay. The second is, so see, one of the things that comes in this is this permanence. Please remember, listen to me carefully. Permanence is giving us Sashvata. Eternalism, the Atma is eternal. 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 Sashvata means eternal. Eternalism. Eternal means eternal. I have written here, infinite, eternal, permanent. The self is eternal, permanent. That is the Sanskrit word. Sashvata. Please write us. So Sashvata Vada of the Brahmins was unacceptable to Buddha.
That is.
Eternalism. This is eternal. So eternalism is Sashvata Vada. Am I making sense? Sashvata Vada, Buddha thought, is a kind of extreme view. Not acceptable. We have to look to the world. We have to look to the human suffering. We have to look to the ways by which people will be liberated. In sense to you, do it very slow. Definitely. I'm happy you are asked to do it. This is all about the Brahminical school and Buddha's encounter to the Brahminical school. Buddha's encounter to Brahminical school. How did Buddha encounter? Now, what we are talking about is how did Buddha come about? Other the philosophical atmosphere of the country during the time of Buddha. No? Yeah? You have to sit somewhere there. So that if there is an English problem, you can tell it. Every student who knows English must have friends from Vietnam 2-3. So they talk to them for 1 hour every day. And you are tired. But I don't know why, what is his name?
He switched to Hindu.
Now we are not class for hiring. Huh? Why? Why are you going to Hindu studies?
Maybe he's exploring his stage, so.
Okay, he's exploring, very good. Exploring. Okay, so, Venerable Master, am I clear about what I have spoken so far? Huh? Little bit I don't understand. Tell me, how many of you have understood? If you do understood everything. Okay. Huh? Bit. Instead of my repeating, push you repeat fast. You will repeat again. If still you don't understand, I will. Push it. Come there. Come there with your okay. Because I want to proceed without making you understand what I want to say. But notes will be given to you.
So, Brahmanism believes in rituals and knowledge. This is Sanskrit word jnana, and it translates to knowledge. So they believe in this both things. One is rites and rituals, and another is knowledge. And how did Buddha react to that? So Buddha didn't believe in any rites and rituals. Buddha didn't
Don't say.
Chị
No.
nói chuyện nghe không nghe.
No. Okay, everybody must learn. Very good. Sounds all very nice. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Everybody is going to do this. You also sit at next class. You. What is your name?
Thúy.
What is your name?
Hui.
Vietnamese. Very good. Ali.
so Brahmins
This
believe
is for me.
in
This is for me.
Yes.
You. But I got hot. I got hot.
Nói chị.
Brahmins believed in a lot of rites and rituals, Buddha, and they were believing killing of animals. But Buddha said no killing, he didn't believe in killing. And so Buddha was against this rites and rituals.
This is number. Killing is number 2.
This is number one.
Ah.
And then Brahmins also believe that rites and rituals can lead them to heaven, which is in Sanskrit known as Swarga. And the number two is knowledge.
No, Buddha did not believe in that also.
In the heaven.
Heaven.
So,
Why did Buddha did not believe?
He talked about
They are
suffering.
no metaphysical real, not acceptable.
So Buddha didn't believe in any
Shall we
metaphysical
say?
things.
Ah.
Metaphysical things are, one of them is heaven. So
What is metaphysical? Extra empirical discourse.
extra empirical discourse.
By the time you leave this place, you must get used to the philosophy. Fully trained, equipped with this. Yes. All of you. I will not leave any of you to go home without learn. Therefore, I am telling you to learn Sanskrit. Take part together, absolutely fine. See, in Nalanda, the medium of instruction was Sanskrit. Sanskrit is not a Hindu language, no. It is Buddhist. 80% of the literature is written in Sanskrit. China, what amount of work there? Tibet. You see? So much of learning of Sanskrit. So please don't forget. You will repent in the fourth semester if you don't learn Sanskrit. Learn Pali. And see, I tell you, I learned Pali in Oxford University. My teacher is in Oxford University who taught me Pali. So great. And I learned so much. Pali is a great language. But learn Sanskrit also. Yeah.
So please correct me if I'm wrong or any.
No, you are wrong, I am here. You will not be wrong.
Then,
I know. You have to follow her. You have to come there and speak to you also. Yeah, you also. You don't want to come to sleep.
so then,
Also, your email, my number you can send a message. Yeah.
the second point is about the knowledge, and Brahmins believe in Karma Kanda.
Brahminism, not
Brahminism. Brahminism believe in Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda, that is knowledge, and they believe that in permanent knowledge. But Buddha says that there is no permanence. Everything is momentary. So in one moment you have some knowledge, in another moment there is some new knowledge, and it can also
object is also momentarily changing. You don't see that. Buddha.
the object, the self, is also every moment changing, and so knowledge is not permanent, is what Buddha says. And so that's how he criticized this point of Brahmanism. And then the Brahmanism also believed in permanent self. So what Buddha says talks about non-self. There is no permanent self. And then Brahmanism believes in bliss. So
Like Brahminism believes that reality is knowledge, reality is self, and reality is bliss. All these things Buddha did not do. He said everything is momentary. Second, there is no essence of anything. The things are essenceless, right? Third, the world is not only happiness as you have been propounding. No.
So the third part is about the bliss. Brahmanism believes that reality is bliss, including knowledge and self. So in this
So bliss is a permanent fact. Somebody
permanent,
asked, he asked, no, welfare class, what about suffering? The answer is suffering is momentary.
yes.
This is permanent. This is the permanent feature. Suffering comes and goes. According to Brahmins. Go, where?
Okay, so I almost concluded.
No, but this,
Concluded.
no. The bliss is not bliss. If you talk that everything is bliss, you are romanticizing
You are
suffering.
romanticizing the suffering.
You are not looking at suffering as it deserves. No, in your
So
yeah.
So if we see everything as permanent happiness, everything as blissful, everything is happiness, then we are not seeing at the suffering that Buddha says. And Buddha says that we are romanticizing. We are seeing everything just in one perspective. Everything is good in one perspective. And we are not seeing on the other side. So that is the word romanticizing life.
And very good, very well done. So the tradition puts it as Saswata Masa. Eternalism, eternal reality, eternal self, eternal peace. Buddha says it is an extreme. Right? Am I clear to all of you?
and
Brahmin considers. Now,
believe in Swaga, heaven, and hell, and this, right?
yeah. Yes. Clear? Is it clear? Everything clear? Everything clear, sister? Huh? Yeah, yeah.
Cessation of suffering.
Yeah. Cessation of suffering. You have to address suffering. But don't say that there is no suffering. These people say suffering is coming and going, accident. See, accidents do not happen every day. Once a while it happens. So suffering happens once a while. Dukha sadhana. Dukha. Dukha is a root. We see every time. Empirical existence is Dukha. We have to address that. So cessation of suffering will be there. But they are not telling about, they talk about cessation of suffering when there is a suffering. But suffering is not the eternal factor of the person. Other extreme, this is an extreme position. Extreme position. Extreme position, yes. Am I making sense to you? Sister? Extreme position. You don't know the extreme position. And what is it? Here? Now with this we come to the next school which Buddha encountered. So, Buddha's encountered to Brahminical schools, Buddha's encountered to Sarvaga Lokayata.
I don't wait for you.
Okay. Now who will speak about this? What is Sarvaga Lokayata? Venerable, do you remember? Sister? Sarvaga Lokayata I taught you. Okay, I'll give you notes, but after I teach the class, I'll give you notes, not before the class. Okay, Sarvaga Lokayata. What is Sarvaga Lokayata? There are two types of Sarvaga Lokayata. You see? Where is that man? What is his name? Shatatru. Where? Kahan gaya? Good boy. Just let him live. And wherever our monks from, sorry, our Bhutanese boys,
These used to be simple.
One, he went, he was sick. Went from the way. He went from the way because he was sick. He was getting disease.
another has changed
Another exchange, change.
already.
Yes. I don't know.
He went to the spiritual class.
on the change.
He is attending there.
Yes.
That's the absolutely right. So, what was I telling? Lokaya. So what are the schools? There are two types of Lokaya. What are the two schools?
Nihilistic and nihilistic rationalist.
Nihilistic and nihilistic rationalist. Are you getting my point? One is nihilistic, another is nihilistic rationalist. Okay? So what is the nihilistic school?
They don't believe.
They believe that there are four elements that which constitute the whole world. Okay? The four elements which constitute the whole world. According to number one concept. For them, killing a man and destroying a temple are one and the same thing. Because everything is nothing but matter. Okay? It is material, it is extreme materialism. Okay, the second view is that. What is the second view?
Leading little more.
They believe in ethics.
Ethics is more.
So, the feeling that there is a person that which evolves out of the matter and different from matter. So, killing the person is not same as disintegrating matter. Right? Are you getting my point? So, ethics comes to play here. Okay. So now what happens? So everything is reduced to matter. So look at the chapter. Everything is reduced to matter. Everything is reduced to matter. So it is a type of reductionism. It is a type of reductionism. It is a type of reductionism which Buddha did not like. He failed. It is another extreme story. And this is like bringing everything to matter. If everything in the world is not matter. Okay? Because the human person has no place in this. The ethics have no place in it. In fact, according to the school of Buddhist, school of Dharma. Okay? So, if everything cannot be reduced to matter, it is not reductionism. So, this is another extreme view. So this is called as in Sanskrit Uchedavada. That is called as Aswadavada, and this reductionism, everything is reduced to what? You say? Not acceptable.
So,
If everything is reduced to matter, then what about human being? What
so that time, like, maybe maybe so first in
this school, there are a few people, even now there are people who remember to Shakya medical. They don't have respect for them. Very Java that they are now. Those who have no respect for
Vì
them.
con có cái kẹo cà
They
phê
don't
đâu?
believe in peace. For them nothing.
Còn có kẹo cà phê nào?
matter, right?
Còn
There are
nó hấp ngon lắm.
yeah, during that time, like that, those who believe human person does not have a ontological superiority than the matter.
Kẹo cà phê.
The ontological superiority of human person is not there. Understood? A human person is not nothing but matter. Reduction is reduced to matter. The two types of that which is found in the examination, please remember, two schools of. Okay? Okay? You have to give a talk like Kushi did in class. So this is, so Buddha was going between these two. And Buddha's way is Madhyama. What is Madhyama? Middle path. Buddha spoke about middle path. I teach about middle path elaborately. The philosophy of middle path I will bring to you. Give me some time. Okay. So what is happening here is Buddha first was uncomfortable with Brahmanism, rebellion during this period. Second, he was uncomfortable with Charvakas, rebellion during this period. Look at this. Is it clear? Very clear? then we cannot do away with matter. Matter is required for our life. The body is built out of matter. Matter has a role to play, but matter is not supreme. Matter is not everything. The life is there. The society is there. How we interact with the society is there. All these things are there. So the matter is not all. That is what we wanted to say. Okay? Is it clear? Clear? Any doubt? Any doubt? Ask.
Sir, is Lobayata, he also like are the opposite to Brahmanism?
Very much. Totally opposite.
They were talking about Hinduism or the meaning they got that Christmas.
They don't believe in anything.
Just that.
There is no text, no ethics, no Swarga, nothing. No.
What they pay into.
Organs, everything is matter. This is matter made out of air, water, earth, and
Oil.
fire. That is also made out. I destroy this, I destroy this. Same. Get it? But it's not same. I can destroy this. Nobody will take me into jail. I destroy you. Am I making sense to you? There is a lot of difference between the man and the man. The primacy of the man has to be understood. Is it clear? How many of you understood so far what I taught? So you have understood? Yes, yes. You have understood. What about you? You have understood, right? Say yes. Even if you don't understand, no.
Doctor, Sati, sacrificial practice. It's done even now it is seen,
These people are there, Brahmin is there.
so
Buddha is not accepting this. Buddha is trying to cleanse the system. Telling, see what we are.
so that Sati also came from Brahmin
Situation.
society. A white, yes, a white guy.
Oh, that is not a part of that. Is a practice that's there. Tribal practice. That is not a culture of the It is not a part of Brahmins. It is not a part of Brahmins.
Ngồi
It
nhau
has
lên
come
với thầy
from
giao
where
tài
from.
liệu để cho biết nữa.
Like just to show the superior man, this is not accepted. Sati. That is not a part of English. Happened in Hindus, it can happen in anywhere. All the religions have their own dark sides, right? This has nothing to do with philosophy. Right? Okay? Now, the third school that we studied is Kushi. Ajivaka. What is Ajivaka? Huh? What is Ajivaka? What is Ajivaka? Determinism, everything. They believed in,
All of them.
they believed in Lokayatacharya. The matter determines everything. Second way, there is a person who is made out of the matter. The human person is made out of matter. But this human person is absolutely determined. His action, everything, he doesn't have free will. You understand what is free will? Free will. He cannot do anything at his will. Okay?
Everything is dictated.
Everything is dictated by the fate. It is fatalism. So, like nature, it is like see that first one and second one both come under one banner. First one is Lokayatacharya and Ajivaka. They come in one banner called as naturalism. Okay? Indian naturalism. Charvaka and Ajivaka. Okay? So this Ajivaka is made that no amount of action can change your providence, destiny. Everything happens because of the providence. It is already determined, and it means is the human action cannot change its path of. Buddha says there is a way to get out of suffering. So way you follow. So the
Doctor,
yeah.
in part of the world, we see people who are, practicing
Unity.
Yeah.
Unity. Okay.
So, are they kids?
So unity has nothing to do. In India,
Nationalism.
there are many who believe in unity. Jainas, they don't wear dress, but they don't wear highly as a creature. The high profile monks, they don't believe in
Let's aggregate, that one of the essential touches that you is practice.
ascetic practice. Ascetics can be new because when you practice very special type of tapas in deep forest, there is no cloth to wear. You live alone, there is no. See, this is a very important question is asking. What is the philosophy of wearing cloth? What is the necessity of a house? It is to maintain, it is to develop a privacy. World around you. The dress gives you an identity, separate. You make it, you feel. It is a security, but this security is not available for monks, ascetics. Those who stay in deep forests, they don't have the need for any dress. They are alone. But dress, I wear dress because I should not be seen nude by others. And getting rid of that. So nudity is not a problem.
It's nothing to do with this.
They can be there everywhere. In any tradition, they can be there. They can be there in Buddhism, Christianity, Abrahamic religion, you have to have this. All Christianity and Islam you cannot be nude. But in Indian religions, nudity is not a problem. Okay? So now, the third school is the school of Adivakas, and they reject free will, and that is what that the rejection of free will did not compel the Adivakas to deny the freedom as well. They are free, but there is no free will. Okay? They admitted the possibility of coursing through the cycle of existence and ultimately achieving freedom and purity. Okay, but without any effort on the part of the individual. You can achieve purity and freedom, but you don't have to do
Thầy nói
it.
là giọng em mà giống người Huế nó kiểu
Human
là
effort is not required for that.
thì
Am I
thấy vậy
making
không?
sense?
Thì thấy vậy không?
You see, the human effort, it is just like a curtain ball unwinding itself, a ball of thread. When you throw the kite, no? That ball unwinds itself, and it becomes free. It means it becomes totally unwind in due course of time. You don't have to do it. That ball of thread has not done it. So, ball of thread thrown into from the top, which unwinds itself. Like that, the human being will get freedom and purity in due course of time without his own effort. Adivakas. I am talking about the determinism of Adivakas. Is that clear? Like that is they say the life, there will be life after death. According to them, yeah. According to them, they believe. So no, one can notice that still to reach every human effort cannot make any difference to the real world. Human effort cannot make any change to the real world.
So meaning like if you see, you have no, you cannot do anything about to relieve the pain of sickness.
Yes.
You have to wait and then let the
Wait and it will go by itself. You cannot, human affect free will cannot automatically. Let's think. Okay. So they believe. So some they talk about some sort of free. You know,
Nguyên Linh
about it.
sẵn sàng rồi. Sẵn
So they talk about some sort of free.
Em làm đấy. Cho.
Okay. So they accept determinism and reject the free will. That's a plain right out. Accept
From actual is the big concern. Yes. Can I have fatalism or naturalism? Okay.
naturalism, fatalism together. Naturalism is Charvak is also naturalism. But this is also naturalism means matter evolves. Both. But it is, there is no fatalism there. There is no fatalism there. The question fatalism, there is the question of liberation does not come there. The person is not accepted. But here person is accepted. Okay, and what is the person? A person is there without his free will. Human effect, and they accept determinism without human effect, human effort and free will. Two things. Human effort, free will. Okay. So the possibility of the going through the cycle of existence and achieving freedom and unity. And this is called as samsara suddhi. The samsara suddhi. Samsara suddhi means it happens by itself. Ultimately, without any effort on the part of the individual, okay, he will become free and pure, okay, but that is not acceptable to Buddha. Okay, so we can notice the attempt to reach the limits of objectivity in the explanation of human life and experience. Okay, the human effort cannot make any difference to the real world. The ultimate real world is beyond human understanding. It is right up there. The ultimate human vision, ultimate real world is determined by forces beyond human understanding, and it will remain what it is, regardless of different views expressed by human beings. The human beings may say so many things, but they cannot perceive what is going to happen. All that happens is deterministic. means distinct takes human effort, it will make no. But samsara will come because of unwinding of the like a cycle of existence. Okay, the process. Is it clear? They deny this, but they don't deny freedom. The freedom will come automatically. Freedom will come at last. When it is forced through the cycle of existences, ultimate, when it is forces through. The cycle of existence. You see arithmetical point? Unwinding of the ball of fate. You will get freedom. You will get purity. But not by human effort or activity. This is argument. Now, with this I am taking you to another school, large school. Okay. Now, that is Jainism. Okay. This is Jainism. There are four schools I told: Brahmanism, Charvaka, Ajivaka and Jainism. Jainism is another sector of the schools. Among these four schools, excepting Brahminical school, all other schools are heterodox schools, Nastika schools. Heterodox. Okay? They are all heterodox schools. Except in Brahminical schools, all other schools are Nastika. So Jaina, there are two prominent teachers of Jainas. One is Parshvanatha. Another is Mahavira. One is Parshvanatha and another is Mahavira. Okay, and this is Mahavira. Please remember, Mahavira was born very few kilometers away from here, near Rajgir. And they say Buddha, Gautama the Buddha and Mahavira lived at the same time in this place. I'll talk to you about that more some time. Okay, and he is the real systematizer of this school. Okay, and he is the one who blended. Please remember this. These people are ascetics, all ascetics. What is the word for ascetic? It is Pali. What is the word for ascetic? Any word? What is the word for Pali? In Pali, for ascetics. You remember? Sramana, Samana. They are all ascetics. So Mahavira, okay, is the one who blended the asceticism of Parshvanatha. He is a blender. The asceticism of these two schools. He blended the asceticism of Ajivakas, okay, and the naturalistic teachings of Ajivaka. Asceticism of Parshvanatha and naturalistic thinking . of Ajivaka. Who is doing this? Mahavira. Okay. And see, who is the proponent of Ajivaka school? Do you remember? I told about him. Makkali Goshala. You remember? Makkali Goshala. So Makkali Goshala school with my Parsalaka school, he blended aesthetics and naturalism. Naturalism, you know naturalism, no? Sister?
Yeah.
What is naturalism?
That's the only.
Saying that nature creates things. Nature is the thing. Nothing. Matter. The two types of nature. Charvaka and Ajivaka. Both are naturalists. See here. Here. So this is how it. So he was the one who. So he produced a philosophy which can be spoken of dynamism. Dynamic. The reality is dynamic. And it is dynamism or vitalism. He propounded a philosophy which can be called as dynamism or vitalism. And please remember, we are talking about Mahavira. Mahavira was a senior contemporary of the Buddha. He was a senior contemporary of Gautama Buddha. Okay? And there are occasions when Buddha's disciples and Mahavira's disciples have dialogue with each other. They have talked to each other. Now, the Ajivakas also believed in Samana tradition. They are also ascetics. But they, please remember, denied, yes, effort, human effort and free, and believed in a type of biological determinism, Ajivaka. Ajivakas believed in a type of biological determinism. Okay? They believed in a type of biological determinism. These words are difficult, but try to get used to these philosophical words, biological determinism. Okay, Mahavira, who was afraid of, see, they said he was afraid of, who is the propounder of Ajivaka school? Gosha. So Mahavira was afraid of Gosha. Mahavira was afraid of Gosha. Okay, was interested in accounting for free will without abandoning biological determinism. He wanted the free will must play a role. Free will is not there in the Ajivaka school. So he wanted free will must be coming. See how it is developed. Charvaka, Ajivaka, Jainism. So he wanted to account for free will without giving a biological determinism. So Here, so far it is all objective. Are you getting my point? Objective is playing a role. In Charvaka and look and Ajibaka. So now he is giving free will means what? What is free will? Subject plays a role. So the objects are playing role. Object means everything is objective, materialistic, and there is no free will. Again objective. Again. The object will itself unwind and that will give you. That will give you liberation. You cannot achieve liberation. But now what he is doing, listen carefully, he is trying to say that free will has a place to role to play along with biological determinism. Biologically you are determined. You will be a mountain laws. According to Ajibaka, you have no free will, no. You can have free will that does not work. You can have effort does not work. But Jaina, Mahavira says, it is not like that. Your free will work. Are you getting my point? The free will, I am taking you to the deeper levels of the philosophy from our position as a God. Are you getting my point? Now, be clear. So, free will is playing a role now. Free will in whom? No? Whose view it is? Mahavira. Free will have a role to play. So, he is blending the two schools, free will and these two. He does not abandon the biological determinism, but free will account for. So there is a place for the subject. It is not only object. Here, the subjective and objective blend is. Okay. So now we have already seen how in Brahminical schools the object is taken into the subject. Everything is self. Everything is consciousness. Objects are also consciousness according to Brahminical school. I will tell you about in Brahminical school, the objects are also. Everything is consciousness. Everything is peace. Everything is real. So everything is taken into subject. Brahminical schools. Chandra Mark, am I listening to you? Put that. According to Brahminical school, consciousness is the only thing. Person is the only thing. All the objects are the extension of my subject. Brahminical school. Here, in Charvaka and Ajivaka, it is only object which works. Okay. So thereby, so they accepted metaphysical self. Okay. Now, he did not get involved in an empirical analysis of human psychology to justify the free will because he believed a theory of psychology and morality that was as objective as, see, Brahminical choose subjective self, it is objective. Mahavira believed in an objective biological determinism. Okay, so here, like it is objective as biological determinism. So therefore, his greatness lies in propagating a type of human effect, human effort. Okay, if human effort has a place. Okay, so the human effort comes down to the theory of action. Human effort is seen in theory of action according to Jainism. Okay, so this Human effort is action. Free will is action. Human effort is action. So action is the central theme of Jainism. Everything about action has no role in Charvaka. Action has no role in Ajivaka. Because there is no, by doing action you cannot do anything. Everything about but here action becomes the thing. Okay, am I going to say to you? No, not much. I'll come to that. I'll come back. I'll try to send you the notes. So action is three types of action: physical action, mental action, and verbal action. According to Charvaka, there are three types of, sorry, according to Jaina, there are three types of action: mental action, verbal action, and physical action. Okay, so, and three have the equal status in human life. Action is the central focus of Mahavira. Why? Because he advocated free will and human life. Our represent to you. To see it clear. Biological determinism will bring ethics, psychological subjectives. So therefore, objectivity which we see in these two schools, Charvaka and Ajivaka, will be now going into the subjective biological determinism. Subject gets important role. Subject means the person. If the person gets that, so person gets important role, what happens? You will have free will and effort, human effort. And if human effort and free will are there, then action will come. So action is the central point of Mahavira, and action dictates what the mind is, rather than mind is determined by action. The action dictates what the mind is. Okay? So, therefore, Mahavira believed that any action, whether it is intentional or unintentional, will have consequences. Okay? And therefore, Mahavira was able to give a more systematic and precise formulation and between action and the consequence of action. If I don't tell this, you will not understand Buddhism properly. If I tell this, if you understand this sector, you will understand Buddhism properly. Okay? So according to Buddha, according to Mahavira, action results in responsibility. Action results in responsibility regardless of whether the action is performed with intention or without intention. Okay, so therefore Mahavira was able to link action and a consequence, okay, properly, which is not there in Charvaka, which is not there in Ajivaka. Okay. So the relationship between action and the consequence is not a conditional. What you do, you will get. Buddha is taking up this point later on. Okay. So that is what the explanation of human action and biological determinism. I have talked about biological determinism. Compelled Mahavira to adopt a non-absolutist stance. See, action and biological determinism. Compelled him to take a soft stand of the reality. Okay? So we have already seen, and this resulted in something that how the reality is that it may be so, may not be so. And come to that in the next class to tell you how it is trying to blend. It is difficult one. That's what I have said. Okay. So what he is doing is trying to put both the things together. Okay? And Buddha is trying to do our this. And next class, for first half an hour, I will give you this. Before that, the note will come to me. Just come and take the notes from me. Okay? We are done with the class today.
Xin cái bài đúng không? Xin cái bài đúng không?
Will
Cái bài của thầy á.
So far, Brahmin